Well, February 14th, obviously, is Valentine's Day. It falls on a Sunday. I don't know if I don't ever remember that happening, or maybe I wasn't paying attention. I guess it has, but that will be one of the challenges of the day. But we are going to go ahead and theme it around that and try to encourage people to come, because we're going to talk about what it takes to have a great relationship, a romantic relationship, and what are kind of the things that go into this. This will be a day when I've asked Ryan Nunn to talk through that, because he is the one among us who has actually been trained in dealing with marriages and making marriages healthy. And so I've asked him to own that day. And so I'm sure that we may go ahead and couple what I put down here with this. But what you can know as a worship team is it is Valentine's Day. And we are going to talk about the challenge of romantic relationships leading to a deep kind of love. How do we act within those relationships and things? So anything that you can do that, obviously it's easy to open up with a classic love song and talk out of your relationships. If you guys want to share as worship leaders, talk about your marriages, the challenges, the funny stuff, the serious stuff, some of the things that you've had that have challenged that, what you have found maybe that has helped you have a great relationship. If you have one of those, one of the things that you've learned that you could pass on. We have a lot of young marrieds around our place. Now, it's not all about married couples, but obviously just the whole thing of romantic relationships is true to love. It's part of the greatest series. But anything that you can do to share and just be helpful, to be relatable, talking out of the difficulties of your own life in that category would be a good thing. Anybody that has a good story might be good. But leaning towards that. And again, it always does tie back to God's love for us, and even marriage itself is a picture of what Christ has done for the church. And we all need to remember that we will be talking about the one another's, the 59 one another's, and how that plays itself out in marriage and relationships a lot. Forgive one another, encourage one another, do those kinds of things. Love is an action and not a feeling is going to be critical to this whole thing. But we will need you to theme it around the whole Valentine's Day deal. I almost dropped the phone, sorry.